Gary.
Hi.
And we're the owners of a Moody 33S called Marian, and we're members of Seagas Sailing Club on the Medway. So we just finished our third season of sailing, and the boat got lifted out yesterday. There's a nice little video on the club website that a member took showing the process of all the boats being lifted out. But anyway, Marian's a boat of a certain age, so she needs a little bit of TLC, and there's a lovely high pressure system sitting over the country at the moment, which is forecast to be there for the next week or so. So what we've decided to do is take this opportunity to actually paint the hull. We're just going to do a little video explaining and showing you the process that we're going to go through of doing that. So keep tuned. So here we are, this is Marian. So as you can see on the hull here on the back, there's a few areas where really dings and dents and just life for a 40-plus-year-old boat has created some scratches and stuff. We filled them in last year just to make things a bit better, but as you can see, it's all could really do with a coat of paint now. And so, as I say, with the weather forecast to be like it is for the next few days, we thought we would just take this opportunity to give her a bit of a spruce up. What we've decided to go with is the International Toplac Plus, because that appears to be the easiest option for amateurs like ourselves to apply and get a really good finish. So anyway, we'll keep you posted with other bits as we go along.
Today, but we got as far as rubbing down the whole of the white of the boat and the blue top line, which we're going to carry on. We've done a little bit of filling, which we need to finish off where the gel coat was cracking and splitting a bit. Not bad, just scratch marks. We used 100 grit in my mini sander, and yeah, hopefully we'll get all flatted off and finished, ready to start putting an undercoat on today.
So we finally finished the rubbing down. We've just given everything a wash and a rub down with one of these car sort of mitt things. The next bit we're going to do is just wipe it over with some acetone, obviously then get the masking tape on, and then finally get some undercoat on the International 1-Up and see what happens with that. But she's already looking much smarter, so quite pleased with that. We'll keep you posted. Cheers.
Oh yes, we've washed it down, and we now just acetone, get rid of any grease marks, and then we're hoping to get the first primer on this afternoon, and we'll film that and show that.
So here we are, day 3. We managed to get the first coat of the primer on, and as you can see, it's looking pretty good. Bit of rain this morning. Took us about 2 hours to do this whole of the white. We've didn't do the blue because we wanted to concentrate on getting the first coat of the white on, and we didn't finish till just as it was getting dark, but it's gone on very well. We used a sponge roller, so this is the 1-Up primer, but we're going to dry off and do a second coat, because certainly where we had to rub back, it's still showing through, but on the whole it's done a very good job. It's very thick stuff. It's a bit like rolling on clotted cream, but it really works very well. Really good coverage, so we're very pleased with it. Yeah, as you might see here, we started off using the brush just to sort of do that ledge up there, but as you can see, the brush really wasn't the right tool, so we stopped and just carried on with the roller. So definitely use a sponge roller. So what are we doing now?
We're just flattening off our primer coat, and we're going to prime the top blue line as well, ready, and hopefully this afternoon we'll put a whole new primer coat on, so 2 primer coats of 1UP, which is part of the Toplac system, plus, and then hopefully tomorrow, when it's a bit brighter sunshine, we hopefully start putting on the Toplac plus coats. So we're just having a little rub down with wet and dry.
What grit is that?
220 grit, I think it says, or 240. They did recommend 400, but we're just taking a really light coat off at the moment, and hopefully in the next hour we'll be ready to start painting. Once I've taped up around the top line, ready to put the primer on that coat. And that's it for now.
So, just about to start the second coat of the prime. And as you can see, this is really, 1UP is really thick. We're trying a different roller this time. It's a recommendation from a colleague here, but I'm not quite sure how well that's going to go because it won't even roll, just a bit too tight. But anyway, let's see.
We've managed to finally get our 2 primer coats on, but we started off using a foam roller as recommended, but it did get a little bit orange peely. So we now tried to use these varnish roller sleeves, which is a nice tight fit, and we get a better application. So we're going to try that with the Toplac Plus, which is just a roller application. We'll see how that goes today.
So we've just started to roll and see what it's like, but it certainly seems to be going on all right. It's very thin compared to the 1UP, but coverage looks pretty good. I think we have got to be careful sort of along the here. There's a potential there where it's going as we roll across the top. Just come over. But otherwise, it looks like it's going on really well.
Yeah. Let's see how she goes.
Interested to see the end result. So the first coat is on, and it's magically smoothing out. It's really impressive, the finish that we're getting on, and it's just over time it's just slowly spreading and looking really smooth. Yeah, quite impressed with this. But anyway, we've got to do some more coats and it will hopefully get even better. But first reactions, pretty pleased.
Hi Chris, done all one side this morning. This is going off, so I haven't done the back end of the boat. The sun is shining on it at the moment. I think it's really covered up the areas that might have been showing.
So this has now had 3 coats on the back here, and tape's been taken off, and we're really pleased with the finish, aren't we?
We certainly are.
It's I mean, it's not an absolute mirror finish, but you know, the quality of the result, I think, speaks for the hard work that's been put into it. So just wiping off the back here, I'm going to paint the blue on the top, hopefully, if it's not too damp. And what Gary's going to do is he's going to do some sign writing and put the name Marian on the back
on the boat.
Yeah. See how that goes.
Yeah. This is Christopher putting the first coat of blue on our top stripe, just finishing off for the day. And Gary's first attempt at sign writing the name Marian, which looks very good small on the video screen. But a few more coats on that to finish that off tomorrow and get round the top line again, so we get another coat, weather permitting. The second coat of blue stripe up the top, and that leaves one more to do tomorrow. It's coming round to the back, and you'll probably see the sign writings coming along. Let's have a second coat for Marian, and there we go for today. Hi, this is Gary speaking. Yesterday we finished the top blue stripe with the second coat. May we yet put a third coat on and redid the second coat on the Marian name. And today I've come back and put the stripe masking tape, green masking tape on, ready to start painting the blue stripe along the side. If it doesn't start raining, we may actually start that and see how we go today.
Another thing we're doing is just cleaning up the gel coat in the cockpit with Barkeeper's friend, Power Cream, and as you can see that's the before and after. Obviously still needs a bit more of a wash down, but makes quite a difference. So here we are, we've finished the putting on the Toplac Plus, painted the blue stripe on the top there, and we've polished the top sides with Barkeeper's Friend. So we're really happy with the results that we've achieved with this, and as you can see, the finish is really quite good. We got a nice result. Gary's also painted in the relief moulding as well, so that's looking really excellent along the side there. And so we're really pleased with the result that we've achieved. Obviously we could have spent weeks and weeks and really sanding and filling and fairing and all sorts of stuff, but you know, we've made the most of the weather that we've been given this early or late in the year rather, and just really happy with what we've got.
And I'd just like to say that we're going to let the paint harden off and then check into and perhaps put a wax coating on to protect the paint. Maybe that'll take 2 or 3 coats to flatten down, so but we're going to leave that for a while as the weather's going to turn bad, and that's for a future video.